Hello there, this is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Body game simply because women lust men's bodies. They lust their bodies. Now, I know I've talked about body game, for a man feeling good about himself, for health and all of that shit. But let's just be real. If y'all watching this channel, y'all want to learn how to get the booty. Alright? And the best way is when a woman has lust for you. Yeah, you might can get some women through money or, social circle or whatever. And those things work. But the best way to get a woman is when she has lust for you. That's why you can get some dudes getting some women out here and they might not have that thing called a mouthpiece. They might not have money or status or whatever. They might not even have what is considered conventionally good looks. But they got a good body though. And if you turn a woman on sexually, she lets a lot of stuff go. Shoot. And that's the main thing with body game. If you're talking about man gets woman, that's why it works. Shoot. If a woman, she look at a guy and she's turned on sexually, he's in like Flynn. He is in like Flynn. You know what? And I was thinking about this. And they be looking at different parts. Because I know there's some dudes that still think, it's just the face. It's just the face. They ain't get no parts of the pussy. They ain't get no parts of the pussy. Because if you're talking sexually, the only thing a woman is going to lust on a man is his lips. And maybe his tongue. And that's only if he's going to go down. And she's lusting him because something about him says he might eat the pussy. But other than that, socially, they might care, look good in front of some people. But I'm going to tell you what. If you really think about it, that's why some women be with some rough-looking dudes. Shit, they be thinking the dudes can fuck. Got that strong, that body that look like it can lift them up. Yeah, some women be looking at a man's body parts. Shit, all of them be looking at it. It tells you a lot about a woman. Usually I get on IG and sometimes I'll just go, if I don't got anything better to do, I'll go through the reels. And there was this one young lady on there, she kept breaking out a ruler talking about different men's dick sizes and what was ideal for her and shit. I was like, oh, damn. And the bad part is, there was a few women doing that thing. That's the body. That's still the body. That's still, I ain't even gonna say that's the body. That's letting you know women care about sex out here. See, one problem with a lot of men out here is they don't realize how much women want and enjoy sex. In fact, you talk to some women, they'll tell you they talk about sex probably more than we do. When they in private among themselves, they be talking. And they be talking about what a man can do. And shoot. In fact, there was a video I did with Miss Mocha Angel. I'll share that with you. Because somebody else had did that. I'll share that in the description box. And we were talking and everything, and she was talking about how a woman be like looking at a man's body and everything. Because they be doing it. In fact, when you talk about like height and stuff, they looking at their man's body. Now, here's the one thing. Different women do like different bodies. That's why I will say you got to figure out which body is best for you, what's your boiling point. And I'll put a link where me and my cousin Shophar talked about boiling point in the description box as well. What body turns them on? Different bodies turn them on. You know, it ain't just one body, because you get some dudes up here. Well, one, you get some dudes who act like body game don't work. I was like, I know they ain't getting no pussy. Let's just be real. I know they ain't getting no pussy. Shoot, women be going crazy. And I told you, when I first started engaging in body game, my face didn't change. My face didn't change. It was my body, and I only lost maybe 10, 15 pounds. All of a sudden, I had women like wanting to do stuff. One woman wanted to lick my back. One woman was giving me a blowjob. Shit. And most of the women who dealt with me, they said they liked me because of my body. That's up until old age. That's even recently. I remember one woman I hooked up with. I ain't gonna call her name out of respect because we don't deal with each other anymore. But she had been watching me on these videos. But then when she met me in person, she was like, "Oh, he's taller and more muscular than she thought I was." Think about it. And she said that specifically. She was like, she couldn't call me Uncle Rom anymore. Go ahead, Deb. Go ahead. I'm being nice. I was taller and more muscular. And that's what, you know what it was? She was like, oh, wait a minute. That's body. That is body. That is body. Women lust bodies. If you want to really, if you really want to do something, really want to be that man that gets a woman, that's the best way, is lust. Now, yeah, you could do some transactional shit or some social shit, social circle shit. You could even have like that so-called mouthpiece. But here's the thing though. It works best. All of that works best if you have a body. Even some dudes with money, right? It works best if they have a body that a woman wants to be on top of, be under, and all of that. Shoot, they not joking. The women ain't joking with it. They looking for it. A woman basically got to look at you and want to see you naked. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts to it. See, these guys who act like that's not the case, understand, I already know they ain't getting none. They ain't understanding women. Or if they do get a woman, they getting played. Shit. Or even, like what I always say about men getting women without spending money or any of that shit. Because I remember, I told you, last place I lived, the apartment, I had this woman living above me. She had this Dominican dude. He wasn't even tall. He was like 5'8". He ain't work or anything. He'd be on the porch with his shirt off. You know? He'd be tearing that shit up. I be hearing him and stuff. I was like, you know, I heard you upstairs. She'd just be like, hee. And his sole purpose was to knock her out the box. Shit. That's why I say, even when you hitting the gym or something. Now, I still say, yeah, some women, they like you real slim. Some women, they like you like big and brolic. It depends on what turns a woman on. But it's always what turns them on. You know? If you're not getting women now, if you having trouble with women now, it's really because you ain't turning them on. Do you think, like, okay, let's talk about that friend zone thing. You think a woman is going to put a man in the friend zone and her vagina's dancing too? Hell no. Think about that shit. She is not lusting him. The only reason a woman will put a man in the friend zone is because she don't lust him. If a man recognizes that a woman is lusting him, recognizes by her actions, by reading her, you know, by looking at some of my videos, because invariably somebody say, well, what can I do? Well, you got to watch my videos. You got to watch my videos and everything. Shoot. I be telling y'all, I be talking about reading a woman and everything. If you recognize a woman is lusting you, she looking at you and she's turned on by your body. You know, be having women like filling you up on your arms or something. In fact, I was about to tell y'all something to go a little deeper. I think I'll go a little bit deeper on my Patreon next week. I'll go deep on my Patreon next week. And I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it on my Patreon. It's a little secret. You can read a woman by which body type that she likes. I ain't gonna discuss it here. I'll discuss it on my Patreon next week. That means y'all gotta join. Anyway, women lust a man. If they have lust for a man, they want that man. You know, it's just that simple. It ain't deep. All you had to do is, as a man, if you recognizing that a woman is lusting you, not blow it. You don't blow it. You know? Because if she lusting you, she wants the hot beef injection. Shoot. And all you have to do is have a decent sized joint and know what to do with it. Shoot, that's why if you think about it, why I always talk, like I'll talk often, even though I've caught some criticism for it by talking about male exotic dancers. But think about male exotic dancers. What do they have? They have a muscular body. They have good body builds, right? They have something that a lot of women will like. And even them, they're going to have different types. Some will be slimmer, some will be more brolic, whatever. But women going crazy, women lusting them. That's why women throwing them money. Shoot, that's why women paying gigolos, because they lusting them. Now, yeah, you can be in shape and, you know, be one of those dudes that say, nah, I ain't doing this for women. I'm just doing it for myself. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's cool. And you should. Hell, what'd I say when I had my stroke last 2023? I said I was getting in the body game to get back in shape. But I'm starting to notice some women being a little bit friendly. I'm like, okay. Okay. But that's the thing. Body game, you get that woman's lust. Please. That makes everything easier. You approach a woman, if she look at you and she has some lust for you, you know, she her stomach is doing that hot chili sauce. That vagina's tingling. It makes it easier. You know? You approach her, you can cold approach a woman. She lusting. Hell, that woman lusting you, she might approach you depending on the situation where you at. Or at least come around you. Doing something. Shoot, they make it a lot easier. And the key to lust is the body. No, not what you say. Some dudes want to think is what they say. It really ain't. What you say only either like makes it go further or makes it disappear. Got cars up there, got Popo up there, and got to drive up slow. Anyway, that's all that does. Or if you have money or something, let's talk about that money piece. How many dudes out there got money and stuff and still having trouble? Because you ain't turning a woman on sexually. And then if you get a woman, if you actually get a woman, she's usually using that man and then cheating with some dude who just got a body that she like. A guy at boiling point is turned on. And like I said, it's very important to understand it's different. Like, don't try to get somebody else's shit. Find your best body and see which women like it. Like some women, they like a dude with some body fat on them, kind of big. You know, some meat on them. And then some women like a dude who's slim. You know, and I've met both. I've met both. It's 4 billion women in the world. I would say this in general, as long as you keep your stomach right, you can get some woman. But they always looking at your body. They always looking at how fit you are and everything. Yeah, I gotta go a little slower here. Cause you got Popo. This is a normal spot for Popo. Popo. Hey. Yeah, got 2 Popo there. This one of their speed traps. Man, that's how Popo make their money. Ain't a lot of crime around here, so they gotta make their money through these speed traps. Anyway, right? Give them something to do during the day. Anyway, right? One of the things as a man you have to do is just acknowledge that. Understand that women, they want to have sex too. And don't be one of those dudes out here thinking women don't want to have sex. If they giving you trouble or something, because usually guys will say, well, they don't want to have sex. No, they don't want to have sex with you. Do you have that body that they want to see naked? Are you turning them on sexually? Probably not. And it's the body, that's the main thing. Not even words. Not even words. Some dudes try to think of some words or something. And I would tell you this, man, this is a whole other conversation. Some of those dudes who you think they might be good at the words or something, or maybe they ain't in the body game. If you really deal with them or talk with them, they just good at spotting easy pussy. And even those women go for the man who has a certain body, or it's a certain circumstances and shit. But if you have a real conversation with, I would say, 95% of women, a real conversation, there's an ideal body that they like on a man, an ideal body that they want to get with, Now, whether or not they get with their body, that's another thing. But 95% of them, there's another 5%, and they just on some hoe shit. That's a whole other conversation. And even if they find that body that they like, they're going to still be turned on. And I know some dudes will think, well, no, I knew this dude, he got it with his mouthpiece. No, that woman, the mouthpiece only works if the woman likes the body. She has to be good with the dude butt naked. At least good with the dude butt naked. And then I haven't done my bad in a while. Why you think the my bad man in most cases is going to have a body that turns the woman on? In most cases. Like I said, there's always an exception. But and even in that case, that woman likes it. One thing I'm just talking with women from young age, there's always a certain body type that they like, that they prefer. There's always a certain type that can get them wet. They can just look at that shit and get them wet. And I don't care who the woman is, how intelligent she is, whatever. Even women, even easy girls, there's a certain type that they will prefer. Even easy girls. So, when I talk about body game, it's the easiest game. That's why I say, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'll probably end up saying it again and again. You change your body, you work on your body, you're going to get some improvement without doing anything else. Shit, that's why you get some, like these bum dudes, getting some women. They got a body that a particular woman like. And I know some people say, well, I've seen this woman with a guy, she all happy she with a big guy. Ask her what she like. I knew this young lady. I don't know if she still watches this channel. She watched it back in the day. But she said she like a big old dude. Like, ask a woman, always, I'm going to tell you what, here's a key. Always either ask a woman what she like or ask her what sports she like. That'd tell you a lot right there. That will tell you a lot. Because if you get some women saying, oh, yeah, I love basketball, part of it's about the body. Or I love football, part of it's about the body. You know, I like rugby. If a woman happen to like rugby, I was like, oh, okay. That's the type of guys they like, because they ain't watching just for the athletic or the contest of it. They like that body. I mean, in general, you could say, in general, women like a fit body. Now, the proportions and everything, it depends on the woman. But like I said, that's in general. Because like I said, I've known some women, they like some slim dudes, some big dudes. And even on that show, The Gift That Keep On Giving, the balloon pop show, women have straight up rejected a man because they feel like, well, okay, you had too much. He was either too big or too slim, whatever. Yeah, I've seen that multiple times. They'll say a guy, nah, you too slim. They prefer somebody a bigger size. And it is what it is. You know, that's just body game. When I talk about body game, yeah, you wanna be in your best shape. You wanna be whatever. But a woman, she need to be physically attracted to you. She need to have lust for you. Lust ain't something you discuss or try to think about it. It's just like you get some men who like women with big breasts, breastises, or some guys who like a woman the fat round ass. You know? Cause me, I love a butt dump. Even at the gym I'm at. There's a young lady, well, I shouldn't call her young, but there's a lady that work out there. Every time I see her, I'll be like, damn! That's just lust though. And women be saying damn too. It could be for a big chest. A lot of women be looking at that ass too. You know, some women like some legs. Some women like calves and shit. It's like whatever they like. They being turned on. They like it for that reason. It's just lust. Like I said, you can change your whole life just by changing your body and seeing which women like it. And no, they ain't gonna all like the same thing. It ain't no universal thing. Different women gonna like different body parts. They gonna like different body types and everything, and that's cool. All you have to do is get your best body. Very simple. You get your best body and then see which women are trying to get with you. And that's it. Oh, okay. This dude doing this thing. Anyway, right? So body game because of women's lust. And you can't argue with women's lust. And if you don't think they lust a man or they ain't into sex, stay the fuck off the channel. Seriously, don't even try to argue with me, because then I know you really don't know. This ain't the place for you. If you want to believe in some stupidity like that, I don't have time for it. Seriously, I don't have the patience. I really don't have the patience. Right? If you don't understand a woman it will lust a man or how they lust a man, this ain't the place. Because I'm telling you, I'm pushing body game for a reason. Shit, I saw that. I told you when I first got into body game, when I first got into it, I went into it and I was actually losing the weight, getting the body tight for other reasons. I wasn't even getting them tight just for women. I was getting it tight for professional reasons and stuff. I ain't gonna talk about the agency, but you know, And I had some women who had put me in a friend zone, like strict friend zone. All of a sudden, they were like, hey, well, hey, you doing vile shit to my body. I ain't even changed it that much. You know? Shit. And that's how you gotta look at it. Shoot, I saw that. Ain't something I just made up. I actually saw it. One woman who had me strict friend zone, she said, yeah, it's really the body. Yeah, a bunch of women say that shit. But see, if you one of those dudes don't believe that, they gonna be like, whatever. But those women's JJs ain't gonna be tingling for your ass. So I want y'all to think about it. And also check out the videos I shared with you. One you getting it from. In fact, got 3 different women that talked about body game. I'm going to put all 3 of those videos in the description box. One of them was Brittany the other day. But I'm going to put another video we did. All right? And then the boiling point video. Because you notice one thing with me. I like to put references. I'll let y'all hear from 3 different women. All right? So anyway. That's all I have for right now. I'm going to go get some videos. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.